situations. And Gouli just looks like a different player here tonight. Protas, he scores! Aliaksei Protas gets the Raiders on the board, the first goal of the season.
Built by Ozzy Weisblatt. Braden Watts now, left wing pat zone, drops for Protas, shoots and scores! What a goal, Aliaksei Protas, and the Raiders lead 4-2.
The clearing attempt blocked by Weisblatt. Raiders right back in. Protas toe drag, scores! What a shot! Alex Protas gives the Raiders the lead. A power play goal, 4:51 into the first period. Intercepted, but heads up. A broken play, and Braden Watts heads up ice for the Raiders. He's got Protas in front. Protas scores! Aliaksei Protas takes the feed and beats David Tendick. And Prince Albert regains the lead. It's 2-1 here in period number 2.
Spreads it up the left wing side on the tape for Watts, and look at that breakout feed from below us. The Raiders are off. Weisblatt puts it in front. Protas! What a goal! Aliaksei Protas, one hand, tips it home. And he gives Bailey Birkin the salute. They're going to have some words at the end of that one. And the Raiders a 5-2 lead. Up top, left side, Usov. Up top, Gouli, one-time blast, blocker save, rebound. Protas, one-timer, scores. What a play. Ilya Usov, the dish. Protas puts it home. 7-3 Prince Albert.
Other way, Protas coming in, shoots and scores. So not one turnover, but two in the neutral zone. Protas goes the other way, does so, and Protas will take it out. Left-handed skating forward, making a move, comes left side, shoots and scores. Boy, what a move that was by Protas as he came in between the circles, deked to the left, and then went far post on Arnold. And it's now 3-1.
At the red line, Gouli sends it ahead once again. This will find Protas. Right side, Mo. Protas, backhand, scores! Aliaksei Protas. This one will count 4-2 Prince Albert.
Back check, moves it over to Protas in the slot. Glides left corner over to Watts. They score. Everybody kind of went to Protas. That leaves Watts open, trailing the play. And Prince Albert takes the 1-0 lead here on the penalty kill for Moose Jaw. Protas, left circle, wrist shot, scores. High blocker and Adam Ivanov as they move that puck around quickly and finish it off. Protas' second goal of the game.
He'll float one up to him. Mo into the left corner. He's got Watts with him. Mo waits in front for Watts, and that one redirected. Mo, Protas scores! Aliaksei Protas pops it home. The Raiders take a 1-0 lead 5 minutes in to the first period.
The Pats line again, cuts right, drops for Protas into the slot, a shot, he scores! What a goal, Aliaksei Protas, and we're tied at 3.
For Watts, now to Protas, he'll shoot, scores, off the post and in. Aliaksei Protas has such a good shot, he makes it 6-0.
Over a minute to go in the power play. Cousins drops it back, Addison takes the puck, works his way through center, but got it picked off. Here's Protas, a shorthanded breakaway, scores! Aliaksei Protas on a breakaway, shorthanded, and the Raiders are up 3-1. Bouncing into the middle for Cousins, couldn't find the handle. Mo will clear to center. Protas will hustle it down. Empty net for Protas. He'll seal it and make it a 5-3 score.
Back to Weisblatt, left circle. Protas shoots, scores. Bar down, Aliaksei Protas. Power play goal, and Prince Albert leads 2-1.
Midpoint being watched there by Florchuk. Florchuk loses a stick. Protas shoots, scores! And it's 5-3 with 50 seconds left to go in the period. And the Raider fans in the building, who were pretty quiet earlier on in this hockey game, now are starting to get a little excited.
Prince Albert to the line. Usov back to Weisblatt. Weisblatt backside. Protas is there. Snaps and scores. Blasting it in on the short side.
Look ahead, trying to pick through this Oil King defense. Busts in, left wing side, out front for Watts. Backhand, Protas, one-timer, scores! Aliaksei Protas puts it home 5-hole, and we're all tied up at 1-1.
And the Raiders come storming out, 14 seconds left. Here's Spencer Mo inside the blue line. Here's Mo going in, up the leg, coming in beyond, they score! Prince Albert Raiders have tied up the game with 7 seconds left. Tigers get possession and setting it up. Here's Watts handing it up. Here's a shot. They score. The Prince Albert Raiders take charge on the turnover here. And pulling the trigger there nicely was Aliaksei Protas.
On the man advantage, brought to you by Advantage Collision, formerly known as JG's, but still the little shop that cares. The Raiders bust in on the entry. Weisblatt, Protas scores! Aliaksei Protas does quick work on this power play. Weisblatt to Protas to the back of the net. And it's 3-0. One-timer, pad save, Paddock, rebound, side of the goal. McCartney shot blocked by Vitelli, and the Raiders are going to dump it down the ice. Protas first man in, no icing. He scores! Aliaksei Protas, empty net goal. And that should do it with 1:30 to go. Waiting for it there is Carrier. Caught up in his skates. Raiders get it right back. Hayes now walks the line, loads and fires, save, rebound, scores! Aliaksei Protas knocks home the rebound on the shot from Zach Hayes. And Prince Albert takes a 1-0 lead with 7:22 to go in period number 1. Raiders switch up their man advantage unit. Right circle, Weisblatt works in. Quick shot off the pad of Buskey. Protas has his second of the night. He scores, kicks it in from outside the blue paint. Circling down low, looking for Moe in front. Below us gets a piece of it and redirects it just past Spencer Moe. Watts now on it behind the net out front. Protas scores! Aliaksei Protas lights the lamp. The first line strikes and it's 3-2 Prince Albert. Hitmen win the draw again. Jet Wu, though, not able to get it past Gooley. He'll hold it line right side. Usov in front. Tipped in, they score. Aliaksei Protas, the redirect in the blue paint. And Prince Albert makes it a 5-2 lead.
Far side for Watts into the Brandon zone. Back for Protas. Back door, and they score. Protas bounced it in off Johnny Lambos, and the Raiders have tied it.